Hello there, you're now with me, Hendigui, and welcome to your 5 p.m. English news on TVS. Now let's dive into the topics for today. The Sarawak Labour Ordinance SLO Amendment Bill is being finalised to be presented to the State Cabinet to be studied prior to approval. And once approved by the Cabinet, the bill will be submitted to the Federal Government for tabling in Parliament. Deputy Minister in the Premier's Department for Labour, Immigration and Project Monitoring, Dato' GERAWAT Gala said the government has agreed to amend the SLO to ensure consistency with the International Labour Convention, as well as the recent amendments to the Employment Act 1955 passed in the Parliament on March 30th this year. Meanwhile, commenting on the Malaysian Trades Union Congress MTUC Sarawak's recent demand to expedite the amendments of the SLO, the Deputy Minister said there is a need to sit down with various stakeholders. Earlier, MTUC Sarawak urged the Premier of Sarawak and the Federal Human Resources Minister not to further delay the amendments to the SLO. In today's world of exponential change, innovative companies must have a culture of inquiry. Kartik Siva, a highly acclaimed and respected international strategy consultant and branding expert speaker who have mentored more than 1,000 CEOs and startups, said, curiosity may have killed the cat, but asking the right questions is a quality that defines a great business leader. As such, this trait and embracing a culture of asking questions will often lead to a starting point of innovation.
In his speech at the Raising Aspiring Innovative Sarawak Entrepreneurs Masterclass at Tegas Digital Village, Kuching on Thursday, he said business owners could learn a lot from children. One of them is by asking many questions. According to him, children ask many questions because they are learning to see the world in new ways. This, he said, however, is counterintuitive in the high-pressured world of business where executives are expected to have all of the answers.
The truth is this: you are creative. You were born innovative, but you've slowly bought into the idea that you need to be more logical, more analytical, and less creative. And slowly you begin to think it's only the artists who are creative, the designers who are creative, right? So that's really what slowly and progressively tends to happen. So what is innovation? Very simple. Innovation is as simple as the capacity to solve problems.
He cited one example of asking good questions. A traditional watch is usually defined as having an analog dial with hour and minute hands. However, a casual smartwatch is considered to be a wearable piece of technology similar to a computer. This innovation has made many lives convenient.
Suddenly, he asked this question: why should a watch be made of metal? Second question he asked: why should a watch be serious? Why can't it just be crazy and fun? Okay? Third question, the question was this. This was quite revolutionary. He said, why should a watch be durable? Why can't you just buy a watch and then throw it like a razor, a disposable razor, after 3-4 months?
He further stressed that inquisitive culture is important in today's company as it challenges both the employers and employees in terms of curiosity, creativity, and deeper thinking. The process often produces fresh perspectives and innovative solutions.
I think I touched on Pixar is one of the world's most innovative companies. Those days, all the animation studios were based in Hollywood. It was Disney and so on. But Pixar, when Ed Catmull and John Lasseter set up Pixar, they said, we are not going to be in Hollywood. And they said, we're also not going to be in Silicon Valley. They chose a place between Hollywood and Silicon Valley. They said, we want two things. We want art and we want technology. So in 1994, they created the world's first computer animated blockbuster film called Toy Story 1. Okay? That was a defining movie. And it was a huge blockbuster. And this is the only studio in the world where every single movie of theirs is what you may describe a blockbuster.
To build skills in active questions, he encourages business leaders to try a twist on brainstorming, which is called the question burst. Then define a challenge or opportunity faced by the organization and get everyone to participate, as every input can be valuable to the company. To sustain innovation, he said, by simply rewarding employees, which also produces motivational benefits, thus leading to more productivity. Asking questions is an important part of the innovation process. By asking great questions, we will be able to come up with creative solutions, especially for the business sectors. I'm Lorenzo Isaac with videographer Aziz Soleh reporting for TVS.
Welcome back. Now, a total of 9,696 candidates scored straight A's in the CGL Pelajaran Malaysia SPM 2021, with a national average grade GPN of 4.86 this year.
A lower GPN value indicates better performance. The GPN in 2020 was 4.80. 4.86 in 2019, 4.89 2018, 4.90 2017, and 5.05 2016. Meanwhile, No Zamani said 336,630 or 88.09% of the total 407,097 registered candidates were eligible to be awarded the SPM certificate, adding that a total of 975 or 69.10% of the 1,411 candidates with special needs CBK would receive the SPM certificate. When asked if she was satisfied with the SPM 2021 results, Zamani said in general it was an encouraging result because the candidates were the first cohort to follow the secondary school standard curriculum KSSM in Form 1 in 2017. In line with the implementation of KSSM, the SPM 2021 examination offers 95 subjects, namely 27 new subjects and 68 existing subjects, with a total of 180 examination papers. Meanwhile, 12 SPM candidates throughout Sarawak who achieved A+ in all their subjects. According to Sarawak Education Department Director, Dr. Azhar Ahmad, of the total, 1 student recorded 11 A+, 6 recorded 10 A+, and 5 candidates obtained 9 A+ in all subjects. Overall, the achievements of Sarawak candidates in SPM 2021 showed very encouraging results, and 596 candidates achieved at least A- in all subjects taken. He noted that a total of 29,166 candidates have been eligible to receive certificates, and a total of 17 schools have achieved 100% of certificate-eligible candidates in SPM 2021. At the same time, Dr. Azhar revealed that a total of 5 students with special educational needs have also achieved excellent results.
During this pandemic time, it's also very tough for me to study because of the frequent online classes. But then I still never give up on studying, and I still work hard consistently to achieve the best result that I could.
Throughout MCO, I actually did not go for any tuition programs, but I relied solely on my wonderful teachers who had put a lot of effort into their teaching plans. And so on my own part, I believe it's quite important for a student to take charge of their own learning, be independent, and also be quite self-aware about their own needs and capabilities. So throughout online learning, I tried to discipline myself and also...
I actually used my forecast result to apply for my pre-university program. So I'm currently taking Ontario Secondary School Diploma, or SSD, which is a program based in Canada. So after this program, I'm completing it next year. So after this, I'll be furthering my studies in Ireland and taking on the course Forensic Science.
I will apply university, but if the apply cannot approve, then maybe my another choice is go to the Form 6, take my STPM.
Now, Malaysia's economic growth projection of between 5.3% and 6.3% this year is still on track, said Finance Minister Tengku Datuk Sri Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz.
Tengku Zafrul also noted the revised US forecast has still not indicated a recession, but a moderation in gross domestic product (GDP) growth. He was responding to the question that arose amid the growing fears of recession in the United States. On inflation, Tengku Zafrul said Malaysia is still within the 2.3% to 3.3% forecast this year.
For greater insights into the global inflation outlook and how it will affect Malaysia, tune in to Nightline tonight, where we will be speaking to the Chief Economist of Juwai IQI, Sean Said, at 11:30 p.m. only on TVS. And that is all for TVS News at 5. Stay up to date with the top stories via our website at TVSTVMY and follow our social media platforms for the latest news and entertainment. Once again, I'm Handy Gui. Have a pleasant day.